Hi, everyone. Susan Harrow, media coach, marketing strategist, author of Sell Yourself Without Selling Your Soul, published by HarperCollins, and CEO of PureSecrets.com, here today with a poem by Maya Stein, who's a friend of mine. I love Maya, and she writes poems. Some of these poems are called 10-Line Tuesdays. So she writes every single Tuesday, no matter what. Through the death of her father, when we were on a writing retreat together. It's a beautiful practice. And I love this idea of this practice too, because oftentimes when we get a media interview, something has happened in our life, whether our child is sick, a parent has died, sometimes momentous things, sometimes little things. Sometimes we had a bad dream, we woke up on the bad side of the bed, we feel crappy, whatever it is, to bring your whole self, to bring yourself to this moment, no matter what has happened, and just to relax and focus, ground yourself, settle in, and really focus on what do you have to give to the audience today, despite all of those things that may have happened or things that are on your mind. And that's one of the true practices. And this is what Maya brings to this practice. And her poems are just really beautiful and short and resonant. So this one is called Some Tomorrow. I just said about practicing, and so this is about practicing. And so listen to her first line. So it is about practicing that on a regular basis, coming to the present moment. One of the things that we can do is just every hour, take a breath and consciously bring yourself here. No matter how fast you're spinning, take a breath and do it. Breathe for a minute. It's a wonderful practice. And then you start to be able to command your mind to be able to bring it back here in that less than a minute when you start practicing that on a regular basis. It's called Some Tomorrow. We are unpracticed. We are messy. We are fumbling the juggling rings. We are absent of a manual, our fingers oily with broken things. We are fractioned by the math of who and where and why and when. We are reaching into empty pockets. We are swirling the drain. And yet, despite the forecast and the bitter wind behind the sail, despite the fear, despite the cold, despite the threat of an emptying well, despite the Tempest Army brandishing its arsenal, despite the rations slipping and only time behind the wheel, we tilt our ear toward some tomorrow. Stubborn with its plans, we claim a space to write what's next. We fish for leaky pens. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did.